Join me as I try to attract any guy I want using the principles of Stoicism. Let's see if these dating tips actually work. When it comes to dating, many of us turn to self-help books, advice from friends, or even social media for guidance. But what if I told you there's a more effective way to attract the right guy, one that's rooted in ancient philosophy? That's right, I'm talking about Stoicism. By applying Stoic principles to your dating life, you can increase your confidence, become more resilient to rejection, and even attract the right guy. One of the biggest challenges women face in dating is insecurity. We often find ourselves wondering if we're good enough, if we're pretty enough, or if we're interesting enough. This self-doubt can lead to a pattern of needy behavior where we become overly attached to someone or seek constant validation. But what if I told you that this neediness is actually a major turnoff for guys? They want someone who is confident, self-assured, and independent. Another common challenge is overthinking. We overanalyze every text message, every conversation, and every date. We worry about what he's thinking, what he wants, and what we should do next. But this overthinking can lead to anxiety, stress, and a lack of spontaneity. It's hard to relax and enjoy the moment when you're constantly wondering what's going to happen next. Furthermore, we women often focus on the things we can't control, like how others perceive us, what others think of us, or whether someone likes us back. This focus on external validation can lead to feelings of powerlessness and frustration. And let's be honest, it's exhausting trying to control everything and everyone around us. So how can we break free from these patterns of insecurity and overthinking? That's where Stoicism comes in. By applying Stoic principles to your dating life, you can shift your focus from what you can't control to what you can control, which is your own thoughts, emotions, and actions. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the concept of emotional resilience. This means being able to bounce back from rejection, disappointment, or frustration without letting it define your self-worth. When you're emotionally resilient, you're not attached to a specific outcome, and you're not devastated if things don't go as planned. This resilience is incredibly attractive to guys who want someone who can handle the ups and downs of life with grace and confidence. Another key principle is the idea of focusing on what you can control. Instead of worrying about what he's thinking or feeling, you focus on your own thoughts, emotions, and actions. This means setting boundaries, communicating your needs, and taking care of yourself. When you focus on what you can control, you become more confident, more empowered, and more attractive to others. Now, let's talk about a powerful technique from Stoicism that can dramatically change how you approach attracting men. It's called the inner citadel. The inner citadel is a mental fortress that represents your core values, beliefs, and principles. When you have a strong inner citadel, you're not easily swayed by external opinions or validation. You're not affected by what others think of you, and you're not dependent on someone else's approval to feel good about yourself. When you apply the inner citadel to your dating life, you become less reactive and more proactive. You're not bothered by rejection because you know your worth comes from within. You're not intimidated by other women because you know you're unique and special. And you're not desperate for someone's approval because you already have your own. By building your inner citadel, you become more confident, more self-assured, and more attractive to others. You're not trying to impress anyone or seek validation. You're simply being yourself, unapologetically and authentically. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. In conclusion, by applying Stoic principles to your dating life, you can increase your confidence, become more resilient to rejection, and attract the right guy. Remember, it's not about playing games or manipulation. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and living your life with intention and purpose. Thanks for watching. If you've had any experiences with dating and Stoicism, please share them in the comments below. And if you want more tips on personal growth and self-improvement, be sure to check out my next video.